Hello, folks. Well, I thought I thought I'd give some Saturday stuff out here talking. Basically, what I'm doing, making these flicks, is giving people opportunity to steal, grab, think of, or whatever ideas. Ideas is hard to come by. I use the internet and YouTube and everything for ideas all the time. I've been doing it for quite some time. I wouldn't know a darn thing if it wasn't for that. One of the things I was going to mention is that I have a device on my tripod that's infrared that takes direction from this here remote. Now the remote for the camera is separate. On mine, because it's a Toshiba, it's not a Sony or a Canon or a Panasonic. So I can't use all these buttons here. I can only use these. Then I have to use the Toshiba remote infrared also. It's a good thing they don't crosstalk. Anyway, I can move that thing around wherever I want, pretty much, within reason, within a certain amount. It's called a King's Best what is it? Anyway, it's a remote head. It works off infrared. So that can be a hint for the guys filming. You can save yourself a little work. The other thing I was going to start talking about is various and sundry goodies that I have gotten myself. These here are chopsticks. I get them at Kakuro. It's a Japanese fast food restaurant. Really great stuff. If you're in Denver area, that's the place to go. 2390 South Colorado Boulevard. Anyway, I can cut these up and do all kind of stuff with them. But I take a lot of tape and wrap around it, stick a body on there or whatever. Stab that in some styrofoam, and it's pointy, and I can use that to paint with. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? What we used to call emery boards. You can buy packages of these online, and these here, they can come in handy because then you can sand in a plane. You can sand flat for sure, and you don't have to glue all this stuff together, although you can get that way. Tweezers. These here lock down. I got several different sets. I got this from American Scientific and Surplus or Supply or something on. I get their catalog. It's great reading their catalog. If you can't stand puns, don't get the catalog. They're Scientific and Surplus, American. You can find it on the internet. Another thing I was going to mention is you can go. I went to my local hobby shop, which is Bonnie Bray Hobbies. It's in Inglewood. It's not in Bonnie Bray. Bonnie Bray's in Denver, but that's the way it goes. What did this cost me? This is quarter round, and it is Plastistrut. 10 pieces cost me $3.25 last year. This is 40 thousandths, or 1 millimeter, 0.040 of an inch. They're handy, quarter round. What else is handy? Rod stock, brass rod, 0.020, 20 thousandths. It's half of a millimeter, 0.51 or something like that. That's K&S Engineering. I probably got that at Hobby Lobby. more than likely. I might have got it at Bonnie Bray or at Caboose Hobbies or something. A tack cloth. This is made in USA, Paint USA. Since forever, 1886. This tack cloth, 1886, it's been around a while. It might be too old to use. Now you just touch up things. Use it to drag across something. Don't push down on this. It'll put the beeswax that's on here on what you're trying to clean up. Ultrafine waterproof finishing kit. Alpha Abrasives. They're made in Canada. www.alphaabrasives.com. ALPHAABRASIVES.com. This is ultrafine waterproof finishing kit. Has from 320 to 1200. No, it was 12,000 grit, 6,000 grit, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000. $10, $9.99, Hobby Lobby. You don't have to buy things at Hobby Lobby. This to give you ideas. This is not, don't think I'm directing you there, but that's what I'm giving you an idea of what it cost. You could go to their site maybe and find something. There's instructions on how to use the ultrafine waterproof finishing kit, that stuff, on the micro finishing cloth abrasive pads kit. This has 3,200 down to 12,000 finishing pads. On the back here are some interesting things to read. One thing is that you want to spritz a little water. You don't want to get too much water, and you can make it wet water. Wet water is a little drop of adjuvant. An adjuvant is like soap or whatever. It makes it work better. You can do that. A little soap don't hurt. And I mean a little, like one drop for a whole bottle. I've got a couple of jugs of distilled water. It's pure water. There's no minerals in it. That's what you want to use. You get enough mineral off these sand pads. Anyway, that's also from Alpha Abrasives. $8.99 I paid for that at Hobby Lobby. Stock number. Let's see. This is 1/16 OD by .14 brass tubing. What fits in that is what'll slide in there is the 20 thousandths brass rod. Will slip and slide inside there. Okay, more on the 20 thousandths here in a minute. This is a sheet of styrene. What's her name? This is a 6-inch by 12-inch .040 40 thousandths styrene. I use the heck out of this stuff. It's very, very stiff. You can cut it though good. Let's see, cut it well. This is from Hobby Lobby and this one's from Bonnie Bray. And stock up on that kind of stuff. That fine rod, 3/64, fits in, not the little bit heavier rod, it's not as fine as this, fits inside a WD-40 squirt tube. Pretty nifty. It's good stuff. Save those squirt tubes. Who knows what they're made out of, but you can chop them up and glue things down. The other thing I was going to talk about, let's see.